Okay, and please keep this bag key along with this tag. This tag is very important just in case you lose your key. If you give this number, they will replace the key and give it for you. If not, you will have to pay a heavy price for it to be replaced. Okay, so please keep this key safe. Sure. Okay, and now to start off with your tire pressure, it is 32 in the front and 36 in the back. Okay, you get a 13.5 liters of tank. First 300 kilometers, try maintaining only 7 liters of fuel. Please do not fill the tank completely. After 300 kilometers, you fill it up completely, just for you to get adjusted to the weight and everything. That's it. So after 300 kilometers, you fill it up completely. And try to maintain below 4 this. And apart from that, now let me explain you about the instrument console. This is the main. So when you turn on the key, it is very simple. Like your normal bikes, you just turn it on. And to turn it off, you just turn. And to lock, you press and you turn. Okay. That's it. And again you press, it unlocks. And this is the same key used for your fuel as well. Okay, so you press turn, it opens. And to lock, you just press. You need not turn it. And this key will be used for your side panel. Here you will have your toolkit and your first aid kit. Okay. And this is your right switch gear and your left switch gear. So this right switch gear, this is for your hazard 4-way parking. So now the hazard is on the 4-way parking. You press it once, it turns off. Now the kill switch is off. You press once, the ignition will turn on, and you press again, the bike will start. Now it is in gear, so it is not starting. Press once, the bike will start. Again press, the bike will turn off. Okay, and this is your SOS function. At the time when you register the vehicle, during the emergency, you press this and they will help you with it. So this is one. Now your left switch gear. This is your indicator, left, right, and to turn it off, press once. You're on, and your I-beam is here. I-beam. You push it out, it is I-beam, and you push it backwards, it is low beam. And for fast, you just press. Okay. And now talking about your instrument console, this is your RPM meter. It shows you the time, your gear position indicator, speed, odometer, fuel gauge, and your side stand. Okay. And this is your ABS light. This needs to be blinking always. So if it doesn't blink, that means there is some malfunction of the ABS. You will have to come to the nearest service station and get it rectified. And there will be an engine symbol as well here. Let me show you. You see this symbol? This symbol will go as soon as you turn on the bike. If this doesn't go, that means there is some error in the bike. And that error can be seen in your app as well when you register in the app. So need not to panic, you just bring it to the service station, they will rectify it for you. And one more thing about the gear position indicator, when you shift from 1 to 3, it shows you till 6. And when you're going from 1 to 2, if you delay shifting, it will show you an arrow mark on top of the 1 or 2. Okay, and if you delay downshifting, it will show you a down arrow mark in the below. Okay, so this is one, and this is your fuel gauge. So it's roughly around 2.7 to 3 liters is the reserve tank capacity. And this is your odometer, side stand symbol I told you. So this is your instrument console. To operate this instrument console, these keys are required. Okay, so this is like your menu or select button. This up arrow and down arrow is for you to navigate through, and this is your back button, exit buttons. So now I'll press this button once, and it takes you to the trip A details. So it shows you the trip A, how much distance it is covered, the time taken to cover that distance. And you press down, it goes to trip B, the same details has been displayed. Then again here it shows you the range and distance to empty. So most of the time I would request you to make the bike steady and then check for the range, because when it is in side stand, the fuel all will be in one side, so it will give a wrong calculation. So it is advised to keep the bike straight and then check for the range if you're checking. And then again it shows you the time, date and your service due. Okay, so this is about your main menu. To get into the settings of the bike, you will have to long press on this menu. So once you long press on this menu, it goes to the settings of the bike. So here it is very simple, nothing very big at all. So in the bike, you press it again, the details open. So in this, trip A, trip B and battery details is displayed in the bike. So in case you want to reset your trip A, trip B, you will have to do it here. You cannot do it in the main page. Okay, so here you again select on trip A, it shows you trip details, again the time covered, the average speed you used taken to cover the distance, average fuel economy, and this is to reset your trip. So the same button you hold and press, it will reset. So how you get to know it is reset? This one will turn 0. That is when you understand it is reset. So now this is used to come back from that setting. So now it is a trip A, the same with trip B, and this is your battery details. Sorry, this is your battery details. So this is standard. If it is going below 11, that means your battery is weak. Make sure you visit the nearest service center and get it checked. Okay. So this is about your bike details. Now for display. In display you get appearances first. So we normally recommend you to keep it in auto, but according to your preferences you can change it. So if you wanted to keep it in day settings, it will be bright. If you want it at night, it will become night. We normally keep it in auto because it keeps changing accordingly. So this is appearance. Now menu. This menu function is nothing but, so you have this volume, trip B, fuel, navigation, general info, music, everything, right? If you don't want these details to be displayed on your meter, you can turn it off here. Just by clicking this button, see now the music will be turned off. It will not display you on that meter. If you want it, you press it again, it will turn on. So all this can be, even your trip B details, if you don't want to buy unnecessary trip B, you can disengage that and keep. So that is the option in menu. Now again date and time setting. So first set the time format. By standard it comes in 12-hour format. If you want 24 hours, you can change it. And again date and time setting, you can just navigate through, change it what date you want, and you can set it.
Today's date.
Yes. And time setting again the same. So this is with the date and time. Now units is nothing but basically it shows you distance is in kilometers and the fuel consumption is in kilometer per liter. Since this bike is manufactured only for India, it is showing only the option of kilometer per liter. If in case this bike was going abroad, then we would have got an option for miles per liter or the miles per hour. Yes. So because this is only, they have given only one option. So this is fuel this is for the units. So this is in the display. About. Now in the about rider info, so you will be registering your app, right? So in that you can save your license details or your RC card details. So when you want, it can display it here for you. And now next, this just shows you what software the bike is running in. And the disclaimer is nothing but please read the user manual before you write. That is what is a disclaimer. So this is what is there in this. So talking about the app. So once you register the app, right, this will engage you the option of connectivity. So in connectivity, your Bluetooth option will be there. You can connect your Bluetooth via phone and use it. So now I'll show you how this works, the app. In case you have already downloaded an Harley app, please uninstall it now. Okay. So what happens is, now we're taking the delivery, right?
Yeah.
We will be feeding the details with your registered mobile number in the main website. So once we feed, it takes up to 24 hours to 48 hours for your details to get registered. So I would recommend you after 48 hours, scan this link, scan this QR code, you will get a link and you will be able to download the app. So with your